How do you find a person worthy or that will suit your business? How do you find this person? This is this is what I want to talk about today because I know for a fact that it's hard for people starting video marketing or social media, quote unquote, for their business. I've worked with a couple of individuals and watched this process roll out. And it's tough because there's a lot of expectations and there's also a lot of boundaries to stay within. Uh, so if you're looking to hire a videographer for your business, all right. So like that's what I do, right? I go into a business and help them create a video or products for their video marketing or for their whatever they're going to use it for, right? But if I'm working in a business of somebody who's just producing a lot of content, it's not really up to me to script out or come up with all of this content, right? Especially if they are the face of the business online. Like if they're a creator, right? I just wanted to make this video because it's kind of like I know it's hard for somebody to hire someone, find someone, have you like live up to the expectations that you may potentially have, or the person running the creator running their business, etc., whatever. It's definitely not easy at all. So the best thing that I can say is you really just you got to find a solid person. You have to find somebody who's reliable, solid, knows what they're doing, or you need to really take on the task of having to come up with the stuff on your own or being, heavily involved to make the content good. Because this person isn't necessarily just going to come in and completely take over your mind in a sense and just produce this crazy results producing content. Like it might look really good and all this stuff, but the biggest struggle I think is what I'm trying to say is I see these companies or these people, these creators, they need a script, or they need like a schedule developed. They need constant. It's funny. It's kind of going on a tangent here, but like it's funny because you go into like a job description and they'd be like, "Oh, looking for somebody who has experience doing this, doing this, doing this, and doing this, and doing this." And it's like you look at it and it's like that's 10 different roles within the one they're hiring for. It's a lot of work. So, what I'm trying to say is either if you're like a videographer watching this video or if you're a person looking to hire a videographer, either or. These are both really good things to know because you don't want to go out and hire somebody, have really high expectations of this person, and they perform really good and like everything's great, but like your content's not going anywhere or your video marketing isn't going anywhere. Like the biggest thing is you need to have a plan. You need to have an idea of what you're getting into, like pretty heavily. Because if you're going to go out and invest in like a guy to come in and spend this much money every month, like I don't know what a lot of money is to anybody really, but I mean, if you're willing to spend a lot of money every month on a video person and they're going to come in, like you better have your ducks in a row because otherwise you're just kind of flushing money down the drain. And the other thing I will say in this video, I'm just kind of going on a tear with this, is I see all these people online and I know when they have like a video person, like a videographer, a photographer working for them. I can just tell by their content. Like I just know when they're using a camera and they're not. And whether or not they're using like an iPhone or a camera, it doesn't really matter, I guess. But I'm just saying you can tell when they're using a camera or something's like professionally shot or edited. I see all these like not wannabe influencers, but influencers in general. Like you just see a lot of stuff that's like extremely flashy or they're like having this stuff done. And I just kind of squawk at it because it makes no sense why they're doing this stuff because it's not it's not producing any money for their business. It's more of just show. To be completely transparent, I understand that you got to show stuff for branding, and people are going to say this personal branding and all this stuff and showing people who you are. And I let's just call it for what it is. A lot of what people are saying and doing online is complete trash. It's not even good. And it's honestly like it's really hard to watch it because I am, as someone who's behind the camera, I know how awkward it really is, like the stuff they're making. It's very awkward. So it just makes me laugh because it's so freaking weird. Like the stuff people are doing, it's just crazy. And I think people are coming to the realization that a lot of it's just pie in the sky. It's junk. So like all this time that these people are spending doing this stuff, if you're looking at actually producing results and you're looking to actually sell product or scale or whatever it is, be careful of what you're watching and who you're getting information from on how to scale things or how to make content and all this stuff, because a majority of the stuff that's out there is complete utter BS. And you can go out and you can find some really, really solid individuals online who are spitting some facts, who are out there spitting some really good game. And it's just crazy. Like, I can only encourage people to try to vet some of these people or follow some of these people that are actually like legit, and you can generally tell. But I don't know. I guess that kind of was long-winded rant in a sense, but that's just what I'm seeing. So, if you're going to hire somebody and bring them on to your team, they really have to be aligned with your business, understand your business as well. Like, to be honest with you, the videographer, like when I'm a part, what I do, a part of these jobs that I do or these contracts that I'm on, I am involved heavily with understanding the business, right? So like I spend 80% of my time with this one specific business, and I am actually very involved with the products they're making, understanding it, uh, or if I was like, for example, working with a real estate or a real estate company agent, or a mortgage lender or a builder, right? Like, let's go into that specific niche because it's all kind of one building, home builders, real estate agents, real estate companies, mortgage lenders, right? They all kind of go hand in hand with each other. If I was a preferred, like the preferred contractor doing all the video work and the marketing, I would want to be completely honed in on understanding a lot of the other things in that business if they're paying me really well. I'm not saying you got to go learn all this stuff about a business and then expect to just get this, like, you know, not get compensated for it and all this other stuff. But, you're going to, it just helps being knowledgeable about the subject that you're filming. So also, if you're hiring somebody, that's what you also kind of want to, that might kind of be common sense for practices of hiring, but I'm just trying to give examples of the videography or the video marketing aspects of things. So I hope this helps you out if you're a person trying to hire somebody in this aspect, or if you are trying to get into this aspect of video marketing, if you're a videographer or a photographer, or is somebody interested in this space. So hope this helps. We'll see you in the next one.